Boleh nampak screen
Yes, boleh.
Okay. First I go on the daily time frame. Okay. So I think EJ, I think somewhere here we mentioned it. It was a strong move. I think most people get caught. Somewhere in GJ, EJ. I think most people also quite wrong. Somewhere here because people were expecting untuk drop, but it just pushed higher. Okay. Sometimes it happens, so we just have to accept the fact. Okay. But then EJ is slightly different than GJ. So GJ made a higher high, but EJ it just made a lower high. It couldn't go to 134. Okay, it just maintained at 133. Okay, so then it dropped almost about what 70-80 pips. Okay, so but like what I'm mentioning, Japan is going to having election on 31st October. Okay, and generally or in the normal circumstances, normally any country goes into the election, we will see that country currency will normally weaken first until the election. And this is proven, I think, in so many instances. So in this case, we also seen it JPY to certain extent so weakening, okay, across the board. But I would say this drop in the last 2 days will be just a retracement ataupun correction in a short-term period. We're still expecting some kind of orang kata push higher to break this on this EJ to push for at least double top kat sini. Okay, so it all depends 133 whether they can break. Kalau dia pergi still got rejection, then most likely come down untuk orang kata accumulate, then only push higher. Okay, and then kalau ada rejection, then come down. So I would say this might happen until about end of this month. That means for next 1 week. Okay. After the election, okay, let's say this is 31st, either EJ goes down quickly or it attempt one like a fake out, or we call it make another higher high, then only slowly come down. Okay. So but until 31st October, I would say market might be still a bit bullish. I think even last week I mentioned it. If you guys trade UJ ataupun GJ, I think even EJ, I think I pretty much share. Just make sure because this move is quite strong bullish move. Okay, so very unlikely you will see a strong bearish move immediately unless it's a geopolitical risk issue. So anything comes down, try to push higher. Okay, that means wait until a bit of a deeper correction and then go long. That would be more less riskier than we started to short. So I know most people starting to short here, okay, but market might come down, only retrace a bit, then push. I think which happened for so many days somewhere here. People started to short, dia naik atas. Nampak macam dekat lower time frame. Kalau saya pergi dekat lower time frame, I think most people get caught masa ni lah. Okay, nampak macam dia tengah nak buat rejection, then people short, then dia pergi sini. Lepas tu nampak ada rejection, people start short, dia naik atas lagi. Okay, and similarly, I think about a couple of days, it happened here also. Okay, so, but I would say there might be a bit of correction. Okay, maybe about 40-50 piece. Okay, easily. Okay, then somewhere here, maybe higher chances dia akan ke atas balik. Okay, so I would say a bit risky, but then if you want to buy, wait a bit on the deeper pullback. If you want to sell dari sini ataupun tunggu ke atas. Closer to this zone, then only started to sell. Sebab kalau you start to sell kat sini, macam gold hari tu, whoever trade gold, you guys can learn from the experience. It might go higher and then retrace a bit and then push up. Then everyone will be stop out dekat sini. So I think this is where the experience ataupun the things over a period of time, you guys look at the analysis ataupun how the market moves, can learn a bit here and there. Okay.
Okey, baik. Terima kasih Cikgu Rashid. So itu analisa untuk pair EJ ya.
Sebab EJ,
Selamat malam Tuan
GJ
Samsu.
ramai
Ya.
yang tengah short. Saya tahu dekat rata-rata trader Malaysia tengah short GJ dengan EJ ataupun semua pair. Tapi daripada segi fundamental ataupun sentiment sekarang ni, JPY still on a weaker mode.
Ya.
So not so advisable untuk short EJ, GJ semua. But scalping still fine, but not
Ya,
to
ya.
swing for the timing. Swing, like I think I mentioned last week, wait until at least about 3 weeks or 4 weeks or a month plus, then everyone can start to short JPY price, because JPY, I think about 3 or 4 years ago, towards the end of the year, until beginning of the year, there was a flash crash. Bun
Ya, ya.
pernah kena. I think
Pernah kena. Saya pernah kena
2018.
pada 7 Januari. Saya
Yeah,
pernah
okay.
kena pada 7 Januari.
So people who remember during that end of the year until beginning of the year, how JPY pair react in terms of 300, 400 pips punya drop, I think again it's just my
Subuh,
theory.
awal
It
pagi.
might happen again end of this year also. So if you guys want to short JPY pairs, better leave it until December and then slowly start to short.
Okey, baik. Terima kasih Cikgu Rashid.